Plaintiff Joanne Murphy says she was best friends with the defendant's mother. And after she passed away, Joanne and the defendant started dating, even though Joanne is 25 years older. Joanne claims the defendant had a problem with crystal meth, and she's suing him today because he assaulted her. Defendant Eric Nelson insists he has never done meth, and Joanne is the one who abuses pot and other drugs. Eric insists he simply hit Joanne in self-defense because she cornered him while she was high on drugs. And he's countersuing for defamation.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
I first met Eric and his family in 1994. His mother was my best friend. She developed cancer and passed away approximately 10 years ago. Since then, Eric has lacking in guidance. Eric and I developed a relationship, and we're dating for about a year and a half.
How long ago?
Just recently.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So about a year and a half ago, we dated about a year and a half, approximately 4 months ago. Eric and
you all broke up 4 months ago?
Yes.
How was the relationship? How did that go?
It was wonderful. We had some ups and downs. Financially, we suffered through some things. And
did you all live together or something?
Yeah. He said he wanted to break away from the home that he was at and start a new life and different upbringing.
Okay.
And for that part, he did exactly that.
So it was up and down financially, that was it?
Yeah, just average struggles. He has a problem with methamphetamine and marijuana.
Well, it's more than the average struggles then.
Yes.
That's a major struggle.
He showed that he was willing to put forth the effort to change his lifestyle. So I didn't mind going through the struggle with him.
What did he do?
Stopped hanging around different people that we were hanging around.
Did he stop using?
Yes.
Okay. How long ago?
Probably about a year.
Good.
A year.
All right. He's shaking his head. You wanted to say something about this?
I've never done methamphetamine.
All right.
I have paperwork that shows that she's been charged with the cases of marijuana and drug paraphernalia.
What type of drug paraphernalia?
Marijuana, methamphetamines. She's been busted for dealing weed.
You have something that says meth on there regarding her, sir?
Your Honor, I have paperwork proving
possession of marijuana with intent to distribute a felony and unlawful delivery of marijuana, felony, possession, CDS, marijuana and felony.
Okay,
CDS
so she sold weed. All right, that's a big difference.
Well, I don't have no paperwork
Your Honor, I have
showing
paperwork
that she's
here
meth.
proving that I am not on any drugs of any kind other than the drugs that
What's that?
I'm not on any drugs of any kind.
All right, from what it sounds like, you may not be. You're just selling a bunch of weed. So I don't know why you're up and I don't know why your finances are up and down. Everybody's selling weed now. It's big money in weed.
She
what is $1,200 a pound?
Yeah.
You get $1,200 a pound now, I believe. And if you go down and you get it across the border, I think they're getting it for $400 a pound. You triple your money, don't you? What you want to say, sir? All right, let me get back to you. So things went bad. When? What?
We were on the bus going to church from a church event, and a woman and a woman decided she wanted to slap him on the derriere.
What's that?
So a woman decided to slap him on the bottom, and I thought that was disrespectful. She was flirting with him. He was flirting with her. I disassociated with the two of them and waited for the appropriate time to bring it up to him about the disrespect.
Good.
When I came home, got to the house, and I brought it up and confronted Eric about it. Eric got so upset and enraged that he slapped me across the face and broke my eardrum.
All right, we'll get to your assaults. Let me allow him to give me some background on your relationship or anything he wants to tell me. I guess you just flat out denied the crystal meth, and unless you want to say any more about that, we can move on.
I have no drug charges. I've never had a drug charge.
About a drug addiction.
I've never had drug addiction. I have not had the access to that. I'm a country boy. I live out in the sticks. I literally...
Nah,
Drug
you're giving
test.
me the wrong
Drug
answers.
test.
You should have just stopped while you were here. You should have
Drug
just
test
said,
you.
Judge, I never used meth. Now, I don't know why she's saying that.
Drug
and
test you.
move on.
Drug test.
Sir, most crystal meth now is made in the rural areas of America.
I've never...
He's not saying
she's got
anything
drug
about
charges.
the cultivation charges that they're charged
What
with.
is it called? What?
Cultivation of marijuana that they were charged with while his father
In
was
the
on-
country.
In the country.
Come on, you know I know what's happening. Go ahead, sir. All right, so you never used because you've lived in the country, so you don't have access because nobody in the country, in the rural areas, makes crystal meth anymore. They've all stopped.
Never said anything like that.
That's the essence of what you're saying. You say you haven't had access.
I
Now,
don't
let's use
have
your
the
mind. If you're
access.
not high off crack or crystal meth, you can reason with me. Now, let's go with that reasoning. One, you say, I don't have access. That's why I haven't used. Well, access means you can't get it. You said, I can't get it because I live in the rural areas, the country. So that suggests there's none there. Can you reason with me?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what else you want me to know?
I have witness that she abused her prescription meds every month. I was blinded by love and didn't see it. Everybody was around me, kept telling me, I don't go by what people go by, I go by what I see. And I was blinded by love because I've known her my entire life. She was my mom's best friend, like she said.
What type of drugs?
She is on Klonopins and Thorazine that I
Are those
know of.
opiates? Those don't sound like opiates.
They're
For anxiety.
Yeah, those are
and-
psychiatric
I
drugs.
have witnessed that, seen her take them and get strung out. Several times I've had to have my dad go over to her ex-boyfriend's one time because she had just vanished and no one knew where she was and she had stolen my RV.
She's hiding from you. All right, go ahead, ma'am. Tell me about these assaults. The first one
slapped my-
occurred when?
6/16 was June.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
And like I said, that nonsense went on the bus, and I confronted him at home, and he got really aggressive and angry and slapped me across the face and broke my eardrum. I couldn't hear for 3 months. And here's the
What do you
paperwork
have
on
there?
that.
This is police
That
report?
incident, that girl slapped me on the butt and nothing more was said about it until we got home. And then
Right.
she cornered me and went off on me and started going off on me. I said, I didn't touch her. She slapped me on my butt one time and I sit down to keep that from happening again. When we got home and she had confronted me, she cornered me into
I
a
heard you
point that I
said
could
that
not
twice.
get away. And in self-defense, I reached out there to slap her within a second
lie.
to get her away from me because she had me cornered. That's why the
No,
only
he had
time I
me
ever
cornered.
hit her.
Okay, and you're so strong and your hands are so powerful that it burst her eardrum. That little that you did.
Whatever. It was self-defense.
Whatever. Exactly. Not whatever.
I didn't mean to hit her in the
Exactly.
ear.
All right.
And I didn't mean to get hit.
Right. You say you didn't mean to hit her and she didn't mean to get hit.
So
all right.
there
That's
was
the
a
first
protection
one.
order that was filed.
Let's see it, please.
The judge also said at that point that the only reason she got it is because I had admitted that I hit her at that point in self-defense. He also had said that if I had the money to go down there right then and there to go get a protective order, and he would have signed it out right then and there for me.
What money?
But I didn't have the
what
money to go
do
get
you
it.
need?
Do what?
What money did you need to go and get a protection order?
That's what they told me. I told them I didn't have no money, and they said that.
The more you talk, the more you sound like a meth head. Threatening, or are you all right? What's your problem?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out. Yours is granted. Yours is dismissed.
Why, sir?
Contempt. What you think you doing? Get out of here. Throw him out.
I love Eric with all my heart, and I'm not going to be hit by any man. I wish him the best in his life.